right, give me Revelations. Matter of fact, let's go to Maccabees. Second Maccabees, then we're gonna go to Revelation later. Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter.
All right, this is
top.
This is Second Maccabees, chapter 7. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
Now, this is concerning pork, okay? But the reason why I'm reading this is to show you how these devils will test you Israelites concerning believing in the Heavenly Father and His Son. The things they will do to see if you will break. Now this is just concerning food. The hour of temptation is concerning the microchip, the mark of the beast. So this devil is gonna go all out because this is the end of his rulership. All right. So this devil is gonna go all out, man, to try to make the Israelites completely submit to him, so they will get destroyed, man. So the Heavenly Father would deny them, right, and destroy them. So go ahead, bro.
It says,
start from the top again.
This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 7 verse 1. It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
And that king was an Edomite. Go ahead.
And were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, what wouldst thou ask or learn of us? Question. We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
See that? See the strength of them, Mike? They had faith, Mike. And that king, that devil was looking at him like, okay, okay, you talking. Okay, go ahead, bro.
It says the king, being enraged, commanded pans and cauldron to be made hot.
So he was enraged because of their belief in not denying the Heavenly Father. So he was enraged. So this Edomite, when he see us put up videos, he's pissed, man, because of how we teaching and what we believe in, man. Oh, y'all don't want to submit to my system. Y'all want to go back to the old ways, okay? And us going back to the old ways, meaning he lose. He going in slavery. We gonna rule, going back to the old ways. Esau him don't want that.
You not a Mexican?
Yeah, you not a Mexican, you Issachar? Okay.
Right.
We got you. Okay? So what we doing right now is enraging these devils, man.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead.
It says, which forthwith, being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first.
See? Torture, man. That's the type of time these devils is on, man. Torturing Jacob, man. This is the history of these Edomites, man. Go ahead.
And to cut off the utmost parts of his body.
Now, Jake, right now, that was concerning eating swine's flesh. Man, Jake, I have piles of swine flesh, the whole pig in their fridge.
Alligator. Awesome.
But this is concerning pork. Jake, I have a big bag of pig skins, okay? Eating them.
Chicharrones. Pig skins.
Chicharrones.
Right.
You see? That's pig skin. Jake, I have a big bag of that pork, man, pig skin. Jake will be eating pig feet, okay? They'll eat it all, man, the pig guts, okay? Gut eater, man, chitlins, they eat it all, man. But here it is, their people in the ancient world had strength enough not to do it to where they were getting their tongue cut out rather than eating pork, right? That let you know the strength of them, and they had a whole nother vibration on them, man. The spirit of Yahweh on them at that time, man. And this side, on this side, the spirit of YAHAWASHI is gonna be on Jake, man. They gonna have that vibration on them, man. Not to deny YAHAWASHI, no matter what, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
That just lets you know that they weren't fruity.
They weren't fruity like they is today, man.
Right.
Man, Jacob eat all type of bacon and pork and go to Pizza Hut and get meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? Eating what is it, pepperonis and all that, man. You know, eating hot dogs, mystery meat,
Salami and shit.
salami, all that, man. Jacob eat it, man, with no problem, man.
Menudo, this is, you know what I'm saying, with the Latin tribes, menudo, which is chitlins.
Yeah, menudo with his chili.
Right.
Yeah. And Jacob eat it, man. God eat it, man. You see?
Talking about it's good for a hangover.
See? Jake on that tequila, man.
You'll get rid of a hangover, eat some menudo, some chitlins, some pork guts.
Jake on that tequila and them Coronas, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on. Now when he was thus
Main going into cut.
Okay.
Now when he was thus maimed in all his members, he commanded him, being yet alive, to be brought to the fire and to be fried in a pan.
See? Fried in the pan, man.
That's what you got fucking Issachar and cartels. That's what they got doing each other like that.
But this is concerning Esau, Edom doing this to Jacob to make them deny YAHAWASHI. That's what we focus on. Esau, Edom torturing Jacob to where they would deny the Heavenly Father, man. On this side is YAHAWASHI. So go ahead, bro.
And as the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed and exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully, saying thus, the Lord power looketh upon us, and in truth has comfort in us as Moses in his song, which witnessed their faces declared, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servants. Comfort in his servants.
Go ahead.
So when the first was dead after his manner, they brought the second to make him a mocking stock.
A mocking stock. There's 7 brothers, man. Okay, go ahead.
And when they had pulled off the skin,
Filleted him. See? Filleted him. Them the torture tactics of these Edomites, man. Filleted him. Go ahead.
said, pulled off the skin off his head with the hair. They asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But he answered in his own language and said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order.
See? Answering his own language, which was Hebrew. Go ahead.
As the former did, and when he was at the last grasp, he said, thou, like a fury, taketh us out of this present life, but the King of the world shall raise us up, who had died for his laws unto everlasting life.
See? Same thing. Yahawashi said concerning be thou faithful unto death, man, and I will give you a crown of life. Man. They knew, man. They believed, man. And Esau, Edom, okay, them Edomites was enraged because of that belief, because they believed in the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Okay? I mean the Heavenly Father at that time, but they enraged. They gonna be enraged the same way because of how we believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son, according to this word, man, when it comes to that hour of temptation, man. The mark of the beast, the chip. Go ahead.
says, after him was the third made a mocking stock. And when he was required, he put out his tongue, and that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully. Says, and said courageously, these I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them. And from him I hope to receive them again. And so much that the king and they that were with him marveled at the young man's courage.
Marveled at it.
So he basically just walked up like, just here.
Do it. I don't care. Full of the spirit of Yahweh, man. Back then, man. Faith. Go ahead.
It says, marveled at the young man's courage, for that he nothing regarded the pains. It says, now when this man was dead also, they tormented and mangled.
Go ahead, you got it, bro.
The fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good, being put to death by men, to look for hope from the Most High, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life.
Out of there. See that? He said, yeah, you put me to death in this life, but you ain't gonna be raised up, man. See? That's the mind state you gotta have, man. See, when you in them situations, there's the thought process you gotta have. You gotta refer back to the scriptures and what the scriptures say. Okay? And you looking like, yeah, Esau doing this shit to me, I'm catching hell, but hey, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? When we get you though, yeah, it's on and popping, as they say in the world. Go ahead.
Afterward, they brought the fifth also, and mangled him. Then looked he unto the king and said, thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of the Most High.
See? He said, yeah, you doing what you will right now on this earth, but don't think our nation is forsaken by YAHAWASHI, man. See? Go ahead.
It says, but abide a while, and behold, his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed.
See? How he gonna get you and your offspring, man, for what you doing, man. So, looking at that, that's on YAHAWASHI checklist of what Esau did back then, man, during the Maccabees Empire, man. That's on the Most High checklist. He forgot about that. You see? And Esau, Edom still doing stuff today. And the ones that get cast into prison, that's what you might have to face. That's why the scripture is saying, be thou faithful unto death, man. And I will give thee a crown of life, man. Because when you look into the history, this is what was going on and happening to our people, man, concerning believing in the Heavenly Father, man. And now on this side is the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Go ahead.
It says, after him also they brought the sixth, who being ready to die said, be not deceived without cause, for we suffer these things for ourselves, having sinned against the Most High. Therefore marvelous things are done unto us.
Yep, go ahead.
But think not thou that taketh in hands to strive against the Most High, that thou shalt escape unpunished.
Yeah, you Edomites ain't gonna escape unpunished for what you're doing, man. To the children of Israel, go ahead.
But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory, For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of 1 day, she bared it with a good courage because of the hope that she had in the Lord. It says, yeah, she exhorted every one of them in her own language,
Hebrew. Go ahead.
filled with the courageous spirits. And
this right here is when the Greek was in power. All right. This is what the Southern Kingdom was going through when the Greeks was in power. The Edomites was in power. Go ahead, bro.
it says, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them, I cannot tell you how ye came into my womb.
But see, these women these days will say, look, I had you. You know what I'm saying? I had you.
Yeah, I made you.
I made you.
Right.
But here it is, this woman is marveling and saying, look, man, I don't know how you came into my womb like that.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
It says, I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life.
See that?
They swear they will.
You see that? Hey, that cuts these women that walk around here and say, I gave life to you.
Yep.
You see? I made you. That cuts these women, man. Go ahead.
It says, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you.
See? That's a real Israelite woman. Not what you just walk around here today, man. You see her, she bugged out her mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gee, you read something like that to any one of the tribe women, you know what I'm saying, that's in the world, they'll say, oh, that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? That's how corrupt and how far gone they are, how far gone and disconnected they are from the Heavenly Father and His Son. Go ahead.
But doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of men and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again.
See? Breath and life again, man. You trust in His word, you believe in Him, He's gonna give you breath and life again if you have to die, man. Okay? How far you?
As ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sake.
Yep, go ahead.
Now Antiochus, thinking himself despised, and
Antiochus was an Edomite, okay? He wasn't no Syrian, he was an Edomite, okay? Go ahead. He was in the land of Syria, okay? Go ahead.
it says despised and suspecting it to be a reproachful speech. It says, whilst the youngest was yet alive, did not only exhort him by words, but also assured him with oaths.
Yep, go ahead.
That he would make him both a rich and a happy man, if he would turn from the laws of his fathers.
See? See? Look, you believe on me, I sustain you. You know what I'm saying? I give you riches. Just deny the Heavenly Father laws. Just do it. Just deny your people laws, man. Just do it. And that's the way Esau gonna come when it comes to that microchip, man. Mark of the beast, man. Look, you submit to me, you can get your life back. You can be rich. You'll be ahead of everybody. The devil. Go ahead.
And that also he would take him for his friend.
Also, he would take him for his friend, the devil. See that? See the speech that's coming out of his mouth, trying to seduce the youngest one to turn. Go ahead.
and trust him with affairs. But when the young man would in no case hearken unto him, the king called his mother and exhorted her that she would counsel the young man to save his life.
See? Let me change this battery.